in here. Hello. Hello. Already the live chat's going nuts on the prices here. Announce the free DS2, baby. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Yeah, I was planning on doing this, but I fucking, oh man. Sorry, I'm like waking up. It's been kind of a week here. I do apologize for not streaming last night, but I was freaking knocked out tired. I was knocked out tired here. I was... I'm glad I'm getting back to working out, but my god, like, my body is like, what are you doing? So, you know, we're living our best life. We're living our best life here. But welcome in. Good morning, everybody. We are reacting to the Mario Kart World Direct here. Our question of the day is, how are we feeling about today's Mario Kart World Direct? What are your thoughts? Obviously, we'll probably know more about that when we actually see this in about 4 minutes. But yeah, we're vibing, we're chilling. We're doing all this stuff here. Oh shit, sorry. God, okay. There we go. Now it wants to fucking play. Now it wants to play here. Okay, but yeah, we're reacting to this stuff. How we all doing? I haven't done a morning stream like this since like the Switch 2 Direct. Waking up this morning sucked. God, I'm not a morning person, chat. I really try to be a morning person. I'm just not. And it's gonna suck because like the jobs that I get off like interviews from, which is good. Like I rather have like an 8 to 5 or stuff, but man, getting up at like 6 or 7 for me, it's always a pain. No matter what time I go to bed, no matter how much sleep I get, it's always a pain. It's always a pain here. But what am I personally looking forward to this Mario Kart World Direct? Primarily, I want to know if there is I feel like there's still some stuff Nintendo's hiding for this game. Like there's still like feels like a mode or something that hasn't been really talked about yet. Maybe collaborating with the free roam, the open world aspect. I want to know if there's actually kind of some single player content or like some, you know, co-op theme, some mission mode perhaps. That's kind of like one of my biggest hopes. I would love for them to break down the online, because as much as like Mario Kart Direct, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online was fine. It's yeah, it should be better, especially in this day and age of our Lord of 2025. So, and maybe if we get like, you know, maybe the full roster of racers and courses, but you know, those are kind of like my big, the big ones here. The primarily one is just like, I feel like there's something else Nintendo's hiding about this game or hasn't talked about it yet, and I feel like it has to do with the open world. So I kind of want to know if we're gonna get more deets about that, because again, I don't think this is gonna justify the $80 price point for anybody. Like I'm not expecting that from this direct. I don't think you're really gonna be able to do that, bro. Like it's gonna be like, yeah, it's $80. We already ripped up that band-aid. But I am honestly still pretty excited for this game. Alright, let me pause the music here. And get this ready, because we are about a minute away, chat. We're about a minute away from this direct. Again, it's only 15 minutes, which is not super long, but you know, for just one game, that you can get a lot in for one game in 15 minutes. You can definitely get one game in 15 minutes here, so we're gonna see on that end here, but I would love to hear what y'all have to think about for the Mario Kart Direct here. What y'all got in mind. Please let me know in the chat. But yeah, we should be getting this going here pretty soon. We might do some Pirate Yakuza afterwards, or we'll see how it goes, because I'm still kind of waking up myself. And since I didn't stream yesterday because I was so sore, like, or just passed out, we might do some Pirate Yakuza. We might do some Pirate Yakuza here. All right, it's 8 a.m. There we go. Okay, that's Super Nintendo music. Super Nintendo music always good. Oh man. Oh, even
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game.
This game looks surprisingly good.
Exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there?
Why stop for
Across
first?
cities, plains,
Yeah.
a desert, and even the ocean. You
Wow,
can
that's
drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world.
I want to know how
Races
open
are
this
held
world
on
is.
courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get a course breakdown.
Here we go.
That "here we go" was so awkward. I love it.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
All right. All of this just looks fantastic. Like,
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit.
I still can't get over the fact we were
And cruise the
grind
curves
railing in
around the
this
canyon.
freaking
You
game
can't
now.
miss it.
Like, I'm like, wow, like this is some Sonic
See the
Adventures
sights and structures
stuff.
of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street.
Okay.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway.
I just love that
and make
name.
a splash around the city's canals.
I feel like I'm gonna be salty on Salty Speedway with you effers.
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
Yeah, this definitely feels inspired from Rosalina
Just
Ice
don't
Palace.
slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie
This one's one of my
theater,
more
Boo Cinema.
anticipated ones because I love the idea of
It's
a Boo
whole
Cinema.
new kind of drive-in theater.
I love that.
And in addition to lots of new courses, there's
Toad's Factory. They knew this is a fan
Peach
favorite.
Beach,
Ooh, okay. It's Double Dash.
Wario Shipyard,
I think that's
and
7.
more.
If I'm not
Nostalgic
mistaken.
courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Oh man, day and night. Interesting.
Race as familiar characters like Mario,
Who's
Luigi.
that? Oh, I know Luigi.
Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi.
Yoshi's
new
determined.
drivers like
The Goomba is kind of blows my mind. This is his first appearance in the Mario Kart game.
And that's right, Cow.
They know how big the
Even
cow
more
was.
New racers are waiting and ready to roll.
The cow took the internet by storm, chat.
Select your character. Choose your vehicle.
I
and you're
like
off to
that
the
we're not
races.
building it. It's pre-built again. I'd
Characters
rather
and
them
vehicles
stick
each
to
have
that.
different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you. There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour.
Knockout Tour sounds really fun. Like everyone who
In both
previewed it
modes, up to
says like it's the
24
standout
drivers
mode.
can participate, the most in series history.
Dude, races are gonna
Your
be
rivals
nuts.
aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers,
Okay, this is not exactly new,
and
but it's still
other
cool.
obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot.
Yeah, aim for that top spot. Because you
In
ain't
Mushroom
first, you're
Cup,
last,
you'll
mother
start off
effers.
racing around Mario Brothers Circuit. While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Rainbow Road. They're literally saving Rainbow
Next
Road
up
to the
is
game,
a
which
new
honestly
mode,
respect
Knockout Tour.
on that.
From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
So this is kind of like the Tetris 99, the
Speed
Battle
towards
Royale
checkpoints
take
throughout
on
the
Mario
world.
Kart, and I
If you don't
honestly
make the
really
cut,
like this approach.
you're out of the running. Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes
I'm
on the
really
prize
excited to
and
play this
aim
mode.
for first place.
Like, I feel like this is going to be a standout mode of the game.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race.
Okay,
Here
they're
are
going
some
to
new
give us that
items that'll
fucking
help you
food
out.
ones, because no one can understand what the
Coin
food
shell.
one does.
When you throw a coin shell,
Oh,
coins
I
will
like
appear.
that.
Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first.
Ooh, okay.
Ice flower. With the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and
Has
send
Ice
them
Flower
spinning.
ever been an item in the
Hammer.
series?
Aim the hammer in an arc.
I know this one
and
has it, and this
nailed
one
it.
looks
Hammers
wild.
also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom,
Oh, man. So this
go big,
returns from
so your
Wii, I
rivals will go
believe.
home. Feather. Use the feather to
think
jump
this was
up
in
and
7.
avoid attacks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Feather was in 7.
You may even discover some unexpected routes.
Okay.
Comic. With Comic's magic, your rivals will transform. What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself. The lower
Okay,
your
that still doesn't
placement,
give me
the
shit
more
on
likely
Kamek.
you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart
I love
series,
Mario's dumb
there
dance
are
in
added
this.
support features to help you along the way. These include smart steering, which helps you stay on the course.
All right, I think this has been a
Tilt
mode since
controls,
Mario Kart 8.
where you can hold the Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and
I mean,
use motion
Wii.
controls to steer. And if you
Ah,
have
the Joy-Con
Joy-Cons in
wheel
the
is back. Oh
you
my
can feel like
God.
you're really driving.
I'm surprised they can still justify bringing it back. Enough people buy it. I'm
Ooh,
like,
how about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now.
okay, please tell me this
Hey,
is the
look, it's a drive-through.
Yoshi's working his
Here at
minimum
Yoshi's,
wage
you can grab
job.
in order to go. Dash food.
Okay, this is a new item.
Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Okay.
Eat some sushi and... Whoa, nice threads.
Does it add anything though? Like that's
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen.
so. Is this just ways to unlock costumes?
Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out
Yoshi
these drive-thrus
chips.
all around the world. That was a nice detour. Now let's get back to the action.
I like the costumes. I like it in theory, but I'm just like, that's how we unlock it. I'm like, okay, fascinating. I thought there'd be more to
Let's
it, but you
introduce
know,
some new
that's
tricks
cool.
that'll help you ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump.
Okay, I feel like that's returning
Use
from one of
this
the
to
previous
leap
games.
over obstacles.
Yeah.
Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals. And if you jump toward a wall,
I love you playing
you
this.
can wall
Yeah,
ride for a
the
short
wall
period of
ride,
time.
God, that one's still blowing my mind. That's some Crash 4 and Sonic Heroes right there.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like this. Ah, so close. Almost there.
Oh,
Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
oh, you can rewind
This
now.
will
Okay.
return your vehicle to its original position.
Obviously, this is probably in single player because I do not see this in
Nice,
online.
made it.
Or everyone's
This
gonna
can come in
rewind
handy
and
when
games will
mapping
be
out how to best
unplayable.
approach a course.
So So the course design is going to be
Keep
wild
in
in
mind,
this
though,
game.
your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
I feel like we're gonna
so
still
don't lose your lead.
Oh! And one racing solo. Okay.
Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here you can race without any other competitors. And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Okay, returning from other Mario Karts.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Okay.
You can even
Kinda
take the
expect
road
that, but
less
still
travel
cool.
and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Okay, so you could really just make it your own. Okay.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and get
4
ready to
teams
put
here,
the
okay.
pedal to the metal. Next up, Battle Mode. Pop off locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop
Okay.
them all in your
I was
rivals'
kind of
out.
nervous for a second. I'm like, don't be full courses
And
again.
Coin Runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins.
I've been like, ever
Race
since
or
Mario Kart, I've
battle,
just been
enjoy
losing my
whatever
interest in
drives
battle
you.
mode ever since, like, really ganked DS? Okay, what's this? What's the free roam?
When
'Cause
you're
this is
not
really my
racing,
more
you can enjoy free
curiosity.
roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas.
Damn, this game is
Drive
massive.
the desert. Or jump off from way up here. You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world. Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Okay, so they will be challenges.
Hit
Okay.
hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions. By completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races.
Okay, this is literally
There are
Forza
also
Horizon, and
hidden
I'm all
coins.
for it, man. This is straight up Forza Horizon, and I am all for this.
Hidden
I
panels.
love
And more.
that we're finally
So
getting
take
this in
the
Mario
scenic
Kart.
route and explore.
I would never expect this, but I'm all for it.
Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate, and nice. That one's a winner.
I'm gonna see a lot of people get really creative with this.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system.
All right.
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way.
Are you gonna have the game share?
And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Oh man, I have a feeling they're still gonna stick with the Mario Kart 8 thing, and I'm like, oh, they're not gonna modernize this shit. Oh, okay, they're finally going online. Okay.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world.
Okay.
By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Wow, this is straight up Forza Horizon. I'm all for it. Wiggler Wednesday, chat.
Battle or race with custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make
go
this
for a
road
ride.
trip your own. You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
Of course, they're gonna add
With
the game chat.
Enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, chat. Let's go. Oh man, the fucking I love and hate that
Or
this,
take a back
they
seat
just
and watch each other's game screens.
that is like 15 frames per second. Oh my
If you
god.
have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together.
I mean, again, cool feature, but it sucks that it's like it's
Who's close by?
behind the paywall, and then like
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an
I really want to know the
Hey,
people. Like,
Michelle,
it's just
and
gonna be people who
Bullseye.
are not really online as much, which is, you know, probably a good chunk of this
And
demographic.
when playing together in person on the same system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces. Enjoy the view and get ready to face
So
off
this is
with
definitely
your
the
friends.
arcade feel. This is definitely the arcade feel. I love the snowman. Some of the character
A
picks are so
transcontinental
wild and I
race
love it.
Around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World
Oh, there-
will also be available.
Limited production through fall 2025. The presentation now finished. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it was great. Oh, the chat's oh, they nuked the chat. They nuked the chat. Oh my god. And that's it. And that's it, chat. And that's it. I mean, kind of what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't. I'm glad we got a little bit more information about Free Roam, because that's the one I'm probably the most curious about. I like that they, you know. Sorry, I'm just. There we go. Sorry, I'm just fixing. But yeah, it was I mean, it's what I expected. I wish they probably went on a little bit more about, like, you know, how the lobbying system's gonna be, or like, you know, how you can. Oh shit!
Hello, everyone.
This is what happens when I forget to fucking. I forgot to turn off stuff here, but yeah, you know. Maybe not worth fucking waking up as early as I did, but, you know, it was worth it. It's fine. I'm so excited for the game. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to get it at launch because, again, I am very curious how this launch is going to be because of everything going on with the tariffs and everything. Hey, Sea Silver Sun, welcome in. Welcome in here. How you doing, friend? Yeah, we're up early because we were playing. We were reacting to the new Mario Kart, or the Mario Kart Direct, and it was, you know. Don't take me wrong. This looks fun, but nothing in here I like. I would say. Oh yeah, and here's the thing. Also, welcome in. I knew going into it, there's no way. I'm like, they're not gonna, like, there's nothing that they're gonna sell us on $80 on it. Like. I think any game is going to be tough to sell regardless. But the sad part is, like, Mario Kart 8, or, like, Mario Kart's one of those franchises I would go with, like, Smash Brothers, or not Smash Brothers, like, GTA, that, like, it is such a massive game series that there's going to be an audience that doesn't care. Like, they're going to get it no matter what on that end, so. I don't think it's worth it. I personally don't think any game's worth the $80, but I mean, I'm gonna try to get the bundle if I can. Also, welcome in, Bat. Yeah, I just saw the direct. It was fun. It was fun. We reacted to it, and it was a good time. I mean, it was just nothing amazing to me. Nothing that I'm like... Again, it wasn't like, oh, man, this could have been an email, but I'm just like... Did this really need its own direct? Like, could it have just been with the... I was getting ready to ask about the direct since I got to the tail end of it while I was off the off. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it was fine. Like, it's not like, oh, this could have been an email, but I'm just like, man, you could have put this in the Switch 2 direct, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't understand why this was kind of its own thing outside, like, the Switch 2 direct that just happened, like, 2 weeks ago. That's kind of where I'm like, especially because people were, like, previewing it already, like, it's just one of those things I'm like, and like, there feels like something like Nintendo might still be hiding from us, and now I'm just like, okay, this is pretty much what I expected from this game when they announced it. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I still think there was enough. Like, we got information about the items and stuff like that here. I mean, again, like, you could say that with any of these, like, single... on the scale, yeah, probably a 5 or 6. Yeah, a 5 or 6. Maybe because I'm also, like, I knew going into this that I was like, yeah, this is probably going to be, like... There might be something that might catch me off guard, but a lot of it, like, it's probably just going to be stuff that we kind of already know about the game, just a little bit expanded upon. Like, it's cool to find out about Knockout Mode. I'm excited to play Knockout Mode. I'm very excited for Free Roam. I love that they're, like, you can tell they're inspired by Forza Horizon. Like, everything they had about Free Roam, I'm like, holy crap, this is Forza Horizon. And this is someone who loved Forza Horizon. Like, Forza Horizon 5, it's easily one of my favorite games of this decade. Like, I love that Mario Kart's actually taking inspiration with that, which is something I would never truly think Nintendo would do, but I like that they're doing it. And probably the most exciting aspect of Mario Kart World to me. That being said, the courses look fun. I love, like, the character roster. The costumes are cool. I'm kind of mixed on how you unlock them with the food. Like, I guess that's, like, in Free Roam. Or, like, the Free Roam or in between those races. Because I know in GP, you're basically driving to the next course. So, and I know, like, that's kind of like the kind of parts of the Free Roam. And I just feel like there might have been a better way to make those unlockables. But, because I feel like you have that, you're making them power characters. Or, like, power-ups. And I just feel like... Like, they didn't explain Kamek as well. Like, Kamek, I'm like, okay, is this, like, randomizers? And, like, you become other characters, but, like, does that actually, like, do anything? Like, that's, like... There's still some questions I have about it. I love that they kind of confirmed Rainbow Road, even though they didn't show it. Which, I mean, a Mario Kart game without Rainbow Road would have been wild. But... like... Again, yeah, it's like a 5 or 6. Like, it's something I'm like... Yeah, I didn't need to get up this early just to watch this, but it was fine. I am excited for the game. Again, like, I knew going in that it was not going to be anything that blows my mind or be an $80 price, like, justify the $80 price tag. Because, I mean, like, once they rip that Band-Aid open, I'm like, ah, fuck. Like, I'm going to try to get the bundle. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get this at launch. I want to. I really do. Because I could justify it. Because I definitely could make a lot of, like, streams about this. I can do a lot of content with Mario Kart World alone. Let alone add that but Donkey Kong Bonanza to the mix. But I already see the Switch 2 going to be such a hot commodity at launch. Especially knowing that, like, you know, tariffs are a thing. That... the price that we got potentially now of $449 $449.99 might not be the price down the line. It might actually be higher because, like, they confirmed that video game consoles are not with the waiver with the China tariffs, and that's where a lot of production for the Switch 2 is. There is some in Vietnam, but most of it's still in Yeah, the way my funds are right now, I might have to wait. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, I start a new job, and, like, I might actually have the funds by the time this game comes, by the system comes out, but it's going to be one of those that I'm like, I'm not going to rush to get it. I might, because I don't even know if pre-orders are good. I know the rumor has it that pre-orders might actually be coming up soon, like within the next week or so. But I don't know. It's just, I would love to pick this up. And the thing is, like, I know I can justify it because, like, I can stream this, I can make content about it. Like, it's one of those that are like, I know I can make this work, but yeah, man, I also wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't get this till, like, fall. Because, and then that's where my biggest concern is, because then, like, by the fall, I'm like, will there be a price jump? Like, or, I don't know. I'm just, this, oh, man. It's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a fucking pain. But yeah, the way the funds, that's why I have the Switch 2 fund if anyone wants to contribute to that, but I don't, again, I'm not betting on getting this at launch. Maybe around, like, later in the summer, but maybe in the fall, but I gotta be in a little bit of a better financial state. I gotta be in a better boat, because that's another thing. Like, I'm getting out of this fucking hole that I'm currently in right now. So, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Yeah, I'm hoping for a sale later on in the year or I doubt there's gonna be a sale. See, it's funny because it's so fun. Like, we haven't had price cuts for these consoles, only price increases, which just blows my mind. Like, just that's how bad, like, shit is right now in this economic state. I see the bundle. I could see them extending, because they said, like, the bundle's only going to be for fall 2025. I could see them extending the bundle because I feel like that's going to be the hottest commodity on that. I could see that extending to, like, for, till this time next year. But if there is a sale, it's going to be, like, a third party. Like, it's going to be, like, Best Buy, a retail store. And even then, it's, like, $30-50. So it's, again, $30-50 off. But I don't see anything truly crazy on that. Especially because, like, oh, God, Nintendo just... This is why it also sucks with why the $80 price tag on this game. I feel like there probably will be, but that, that's gonna be, like, for places for, like, GameStop and stuff like that. Because I probably will trade in my Switch. Which also you got to keep in mind, when you do buy the new console, you do have to get the a new micro SD, because the current micro SDs, like, I think it's, like, the high speed ones. I forgot the micro SD, like, the newest micro SDs. Those are the only new ones that are compatible with the Switch 2. The ones that worked with the Switch 1 are not, which sucks, but I get it. Like, I know the Switch 2 does have a bigger storage, so you'd be able to get away for it a little bit longer, but I probably would try to have that around launch. But yeah, I'll probably trade in my Switch, because once I get the Switch 2, I don't see a reason to keep my Switch. The only reason why I see to keep my Switch 1 is, like, for certain Switch games, but the thing is, like, I don't even really play those games. Like, Ring Fit Adventure, I kind of haven't been playing as much because I've been going to the gym, actually. And then, like, I think WarioWare, like, the WarioWare Move It doesn't work with it, and that was already one of those games. Like, it was cool. Like, it was a cool. I played kind of, like, already my fill with it. I don't really need any more, I guess. So, like, really, it's just gonna be, am I gonna play Mario Kart, or I don't know. I'll probably still trade in my Switch for Switch 2. I don't see it helping that much. Like, I see it maybe most, like, and I'm being literally, like, at most, I see, like, 100, 150 at most. Like, because there's going to be an overstock of Switch 2. I also have, like, I might need a list of games that are not compatible. Nintendo actually has that list already. It's actually already up. This is why I've been so weird about this whole, like, Switch, like, the Switch 2. It's like, Nintendo communication has been so weird because, like, there is some of this information straight up available, and Nintendo's providing it, but they're not, like, really advertising it. Or... Okay, yeah. And it's a good chunk. Like, it's not a lot of games that are not. That's the list. That's the list there. Yeah, like... It's like... It's literally, like, less than, like, less than 1 to 5% of, like, first-party and third-party games are not compatible. Or have some kind of issues booting up. Like, the only ones that they said that will require a Joy-Con are Ring Fit Adventure 1-2 Switch, Everybody 1-2 Switch, Game Builder Garage, Nintendo Switch Sports, WarioWare Move It, Nintendo Labo. Like, those are, like, the only real first-party games that are not compatible. Which... makes sense. Yeah, and I have Nintendo Switch Sports, and like, dude, I haven't touched Nintendo Switch Sports since maybe 2023. Like, and WarioWare Move It was cool. I loved my time with the game, but yeah, I can live, like, it's kind of like Ring Fit. Like, it's like a good chunk of games are compatible, which I'm more surprised about. So, but yeah, I'll probably trade it in, but like, I do not expect more than like 150. Like, I'm realistically only expecting, like, I'll get like $100. Once again, $100 off that, like, will just make the system free 50. And that will be an easier pill to swallow. That would definitely be an easier pill to swallow. If I can at least get like $100 off, like, that definitely goes down a lot. But we will see. We will see here, because I know not every store is going to have that. It's going to be, like, really only, like, GameStop or, like... I don't even know what other retail stores, like, do trade-ins like that. Like, it's only GameStop or, like, game stores. Like, I know, like, Walmart, maybe Best Buy? I don't even think Best Buy does it. Yeah, what games I have, the only one I have... Yeah, like, it's actually I have Ring Fit, WarioWare Move It, and Nintendo Switch Sports. But then again, like, a lot of the games, like, Ring Fit is probably, like, my most recent game I have played out of those three, and I haven't touched that since, like, maybe January of this year. And honestly, since now I have a gym membership and been going to the gym again, like, I don't... Like, Ring Fit was, like, a good, like... my good fitness game for that time, but now that I actually have a gym I can run to and stuff like that, like, I kind of don't need Ring Fit anymore. Also, like, with my room and just how it's set up here, like, I really don't know actually where I would actually do the Ring Fit, so we will see on that. But yeah, I'm at work now, but been watching the chat. What up, Mort? I hope work been going well. We just reacted to the Mario Kart Direct. It was fine, you know. I don't regret getting up for it, but it's just one of those that I'm like, it's kind of what I expected. It gave me a little bit more information about it, but that's all I could really say. But yeah, because yeah, any realtor, I want to say realtors, retail stores that are allowed trade-ins, I'm probably going to do trade-in on my Switch. Like, I'll just trade in my Switch 1 and just, you know, if I could at least get $100 off that trade-in, like, that helps a lot. Because then I could, like, because I do want to at least try to get the Pro controller when I get the Switch 2. But we will see. Like, the fact that, like, pretty much only 3 of my Nintendo Switch games are not going to be compatible with Switch 2 out of, like, all the other Switch games I have, I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. So, but, again, I'm going to try my best to get it at launch. Like, it could happen. Like, well, I doubt it. Like, okay, if I start this... I literally get my first paycheck, like, the first week, like, the week of the Nintendo Switch launch, and I doubt I'm going to use my first paycheck to get that unless I'm not there, but I assume it's not as cool. It's fine. Like, there's definitely some cool stuff. Like, it expands on free roam. It expands on, like, some stuff, you know, like, but I wouldn't say there's anything that's, like, mind-blowing, you know, like, it's not gonna, like, make or break your decision on getting Mario Kart World. I feel like you already kind of knew going in if you're gonna get this game when you get the Switch 2, which is basically more like, are you willing to get the Switch 2 at launch? That's kind of more like the question on that end here. So, but, you know, but I mean, they expanded on free roam a lot. There's mission mode, like, there's missions in the free roam, which is cool. Like, it's kind of everything I want. They kind of go explain online a bit, but not as much as I wanted them to. Like, I kind of want to know, like, a lot of the other stuff, but it is what it is. But, I think I'm going to do some Pirate Yakuza. Since we didn't stream yesterday night, and, I mean, there's not really a lot to go over here. I do see ads are going to start in the next 5 minutes, so I am going to do a quick be right back. But I think I am going to do some Pirate Yakuza for a bit, just because I'm up. I want to play some Pirate Yakuza since we are going to stream again tonight, but it's going to be later tonight. Like, it's going to be like 10 p.m. So Thursdays are since I do trivia with my mom and stuff. Thursday nights we do late night streams. Like, I'll like start around 10 p.m. and go to around 2 a.m. And also, don't forget, this weekend I am going to be off. This week has been kind of a crapshoot. I should probably kind of expected that with, you know, my grandma's funeral being tomorrow. Starting back working out. Like, it's been a more busier week than expected. So I do apologize. I haven't been able to stream as much. Yeah, I tend to miss the nights. No, I understand. And it's only Thursdays. Every other stream I try to get on by 8. But yeah, I'm not going to promise any stream this weekend just because I'm going to have family in town. I'm fine. I got my clothes for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm fine. You know, it's going to just be a celebration of my grandma's life, so. Yeah, so we're definitely going to, yeah, so I won't be, like, streaming this weekend. So I'm going to be off tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, but I should be back Monday. Next week will definitely be our finale on Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza finale. And then we'll probably be starting Doom 2016 at some point next week. And then I think it'll be pretty much the schedule until I start my new job. If anything changes, I'm trying to like be a lot more consistent. I'm also trying to be more like, I definitely got to get better about social media. So, but anyways, I'm gonna do the quick be right back. I am gonna switch over to some Pirate Yakuza when we get back here. So if you guys can bear with me, I'm gonna say about 5 to 8 minutes. Just because I'm also going to make another cup of coffee. But bear with me for about 5 to 8 minutes. We'll hang out, you know, run some ads, make sure no one's missing out stream. And we'll be right back with potentially some more Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I'll see y'all in a moment. See you guys in a bit.